Well, um, it's been a while since I've done a stream, right? It's been more than 2 weeks, I think. Well, I was feeling a bit tired, doing streams every single day for 2 weeks. Just I wanted to take a break, and I felt a little sick last week, so I just wanted to take a break, and well, I'm back. So we are gonna continue with the personal website work, obviously. The last time on the stream, we created a new component for these cards in here, and today we have 4 tasks that we're gonna be working on. Okay, so I've written all of these to post-its on my left. You can't see them right now, but as you go through, I'm gonna explain to you what we're gonna do, and then you're gonna see all of the changes. Okay, so let's get started with the first task. The first task says clicking the blog showcase card takes you to the appropriate blog post. Right. To be able to do that, we have to be able to map the contents of these. So we have to map the contents of these things to the blog posts. So we're gonna pick the top 6 blog posts from here, and we're gonna pick the titles, their content, and everything into these cards specifically. To do that, we're gonna go back to the home component, which is right here, and here we have the blog item. And blog item, these things are coming from blog.json, I think. Yeah. Okay, so blog items, well, this blog item in here is exactly that thing. So we have the blog post, the subtitle, reading length, dates. We basically have almost have every single info that we need, except I don't think we have month names. We have just, yeah. All right, we'll have to make do. Let's make the necessary changes, and then okay, let's see what this link is. Right. Let's start by mapping the title. This is pretty much going to be blog item dot title, and also the subtitle is going to be blog item dot subtitle. Right. Let's clean this up. Okay. That didn't work as I expected, so it's still mapping the same thing. That's probably because we haven't put these items inside, we have to modify this component as well. Yeah, this is displaying a static text. So this has to be the title. This has to be the subtitle. And we're gonna merge timestamp and some other stuff together to put in here. All right, let's check this out. Let's see how this looks. Okay, this is my first blog. This is the second. Yep, I think that looks good. Oh, I should put a dot after each of these things, so the person reading them understands that the subtitle ends in here, right? So if you go to the blog, yeah, I should add a dot at the end of all of these, a full stop. Okay, let's do that really quickly. Not gonna take long. Here. All right, okay. Should be fine. Yep. Okay, looks good. And now we're gonna fix the date part. We're not gonna get month names anymore unless I create a custom mapper for it, or if I decide to change this with the month. Maybe that would look better. Let's try it on Rocky Journey. So this is the 2nd of February 2020. So what if we did, so what's the format that we use in Sketch? We use month, and then the date, the specific day of the month. So we're gonna have February. So how does this look on the blog? I think I prefer the old style, right? Because it's easier for you to just see the month and then just order with, I don't know, numbers are more meaningful than just a bunch of letters in this case, I think. I don't know, it's a personal opinion. If you think otherwise, just let me know, and I'm very happy to change it if you like it that way. All right. So this timestamp is that. Let's just call it minutes. Let's add it to the prop types. Let's see how this looks. Right, we have to pass it as an argument, obviously. Well, I've named it as reading length in here, but it should have been minutes ideally, right? It's reading length doesn't make sense. It could mean minutes. It could mean hours. It could mean number of words, number of paragraphs, number of pages. So I'm gonna replace reading length with minutes. Let me just. Oh, okay, that's better. I can't. It's difficult to speak when you can't hear yourself over Spotify. Okay, so yeah, let's refactor reading length to be minutes. Let's see if the correct file has changed properly. No, it didn't. Okay, so we have to find reading length manually. Right, that should fix the problem. Let's take a look at the blog. Yep, that's expected. Okay, if you go here, and minutes is empty, obviously. Blog item dot minutes should fix it. Come on, autocorrect. Okay, whatever. Okay, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's put the space after the minute, right? That's a problem. What we could do is we could select that. Okay. Yep, there's a space there now. Okay, if you go back to the home page, right. Yeah, that's okay. Something that I've noticed in the designs, this shadow sticks out a bit more than than what we have in the web page. Let me go back to the web page. So I'm gonna make that shadow stick out a tiny bit more. I think if you make it like 6 pixels, that's gonna fix it maybe. So let's quickly do that. Okay, that fixes it. That seems to fix it at least. What else? Right, we were going to make these things clickable, and we're going to make these things redirect to their respective blog post when clicked, right? So if you go back to blog showcase card, instead of making a div, a div, can we make it unstyled link? I don't think that's going to be, oh, right, that works, yeah, okay. All right, and this is going to be the same as blog items, this thing. Oh, I think I should extract this into a string, right? Let's go back to file manager. No, not file manager, but so I want to create a file that stores the constants for me. Like these things, maybe. Not sure though. Okay. Let's try. Let's just give it a shot. Constants dot utils dot JSX. Okay, let's go back to the previous file. Let's copy this thing because it's going to be very similar. We're going to paste it in. You can get rid of this. Prefer default export. Yeah, whatever. We'll fix that. So this is just going to be a string, and that string is going to be what? Just that. Okay. Right. Just fix it. Okay, maybe we have to export. Yeah. We have to find something else to export for to be able to get rid of this area, but we don't have to worry about for now. So this link is actually going to go to blog / somewhere. What are we going to call this thing? Blog link. And what is this in our router? Index.js. Yeah, so this is going to be that too. Let's replace this with blog link. And also this one too. Well, to be able to do that, we need to first do this. Okay, blog items there, and now you have to do the same thing for, well, we're just going to copy this and paste it like that, right? And you're not going to call this link, you're going to call it blog post, just like we did in the blog item component. Clean this one out, clean this one out too. Okay. Right, I think this fixes the issue. Let's go back to the website and let's see if this works. Undefined, nice. I think that's because we're not passing it properly, but this one works, so we managed to not break the website, which is a good sign. Yeah, we have to pass these things properly and from the home page, right? So let's go back to the home component, home page. In here, link, it's not going to be a link, it's going to be blog post from now on. It's not going to be null, it's going to be blog item dot there's blog post, what was it? Yeah, blog post. Yep, okay, that works. Right. Yeah, they work as expected. So that's the first item done. Clicking the blog showcase cards takes you to the appropriate blog post, which is a user story that I wrote before starting the stream, so we can move it to done now. Up next is limiting blog showcase card per row to 3 elements only. So in the designs, as you can see in here, we only have 3 elements per row, but in here there's more than 3, and I don't want to do that. Like, I just want it to look like this ideally. So I'm just gonna, so the solution is probably just to limit the width of this container to something that just makes it look like this. Maybe I can limit it to 960 pixels, which solves the issue, right? Yeah. So let's limit it to 960 pixels, and it's probably gonna do it fine. Okay. So okay, we can close all of these files. We only need home.jsx for now. This container needs a special class name now. This doesn't have to be a container anymore. Well, what's in a container anyway? Anyway, right. Okay. Bootstrap max length. Actually, it's not max length, it's max width. Well, it seems like I have to import my own custom style, which is something I can do. Like, it's easy. It's very easy to do. So we're gonna change we're gonna add some custom stuff into our Sass file for homepage. Home module Sass. In here, we have all these things: margin default, margin bottom. You can have something called the container, not blog showcase container. And we can have max width 960 pixels, and we have to import it in here. Well, we can just copy this, come back, paste it in here, copy that, paste it in, clean up. Right, that fixes it. Okay, cool. How about what happens if we what happens if we decrease the size of the web page? So it should automatically go down to 2 of them. Yep, it does. And it should automatically go down to only 1. Okay, it does. Good. I know this is not a very efficient like way of using the size, like the width. I'm gonna think about the mobile version in a different stream. You're just making the desktop version now, and the mobile version is probably going to look very different, right? Okay, limit blog showcase card per row to 3. Resizing the page should decrease the number to 2 and 1 accordingly. So that user story is done as well. So when we decrease the width of the website, just by sliding the inspector tools left and right in here, we make these things go to just wrap to like the number of elements per row. Like it shrinks down and then becomes 2 elements and then 1 if it doesn't fit, as you can see in here. But you still have to think about this case as well. What happens if you just squish them down? Anyway, right. Change fonts and adjust margins for blog showcase. Okay, so this is the last task for this specific stream. We're going to change the fonts to match the fonts and colors in here. That should be pretty easy to do. So all of those things probably are under in here. So this is square. So, we're going to have title. We're going to have title. Title is going to have font family. Montserrat. That's my IntelliJ is super cool. It autocorrect just does everything for me. And then we're gonna have timestamp, not times. We didn't call it timestamp though. What did we call it? Minutes timestamp. Let's just call it timestamp. Timestamp. Okay. And this is going to have font size 13 pixels. Right. Well, this is duplicated, right? I can extract this. Yeah, I think I can extract it to a separate rule and then use that rule, but that makes us add another rule. Do we want that? I don't know. Do we want that? Let's just go with custom font, whatever, right? Let's just remove this for now. Okay. That's terrible naming. You know what? As much as the other one had code duplication, yes, but at least the names made sense. I'm going to revert back to that. Let's try to think of a solution from here. So title and the timestamp will have a different font family, but the body part, like the subtitle part, the middle part is not going to have, oops. No, I'm not meant to do that. Go away. No, just, okay. All right, anyway. So this part, the top part and the bottom part, these two have font family Montserrat, but the middle part is Roboto, and the font size of these two and that one is different. So this one's 14, these two are 13. I'm not sure how I'm gonna, actually these are not 13, this is 11. Not sure, oh it's 10. Okay, that's probably gonna look very, very weird. Also, let's copy the color let's just copy the color as well while we are here. So timestamp has color as well. You know what? Even though there's code duplication, I think I prefer this. Okay. Maybe we can do this. Okay. Whatever. We'll just use custom fonts. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. All right, let's go with that. Let's just go with this. We're gonna have a class name called Montserrat, and whatever uses the class name will have font family Montserrat. I think that makes sense, right? Okay. So h6, this class name Montserrat, and we have to import this Montserrat, and the other one was called timestamp. Okay. Same name, not good. This is not going to be called timestamp anymore. Let's just call it time stamp style. All right, that looks better. Now we have to make this align to the bottom of its div. Align to bottom of div. Let's try that. Not sure if that's gonna work, but obviously it didn't work. Let's get rid of the left thing. No, let's get rid of absolute. No, still doesn't work. I want it to stay right here for all of them, right there. Let's try align bottom. That's probably not going to work as well, but Bootstrap classes have been more reliable for me than anything else that CSS provides. So like plain old CSS provides. So let's try and work with that. Well, actually, yep. Nope. 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 No, that's not a good example. Let's take a look at this one. Right, so the position has to be, yeah, the position has to be absolute, because the position of this shouldn't change according to the element on its top, right? Okay, I'm gonna do a bit more research on this one, and I'm gonna come back with a more meaningful answer on the next stream. I don't want to keep googling stuff in front of just when the camera is rolling, basically, and I don't want to waste your time as well. So I'm gonna come back with a solution to this problem in the next stream, and then also you're gonna add a blog post view all blogs button. So this thing you're gonna add it to the bottom of here. So we're just gonna add it there. That's also probably going to be the topic of the next stream, and we're going to change some colors, fonts, whatever, and yeah, and then we're going to publish this area. It's going to be fine. Here's one more thing, but yeah, I'll let that stay as a secret for now. I'm planning to add some animations to this area, like maybe a stars animation. Like the background could look a bit better, right? Okay, well, thank you for joining the stream, and I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.